And that's when you put a little bit of faith in it, and you just, you know what I mean? The more you put in, the more you're gonna get out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you have to believe in God. Like when you become one to the point where can't nobody tell you shit. Like nigga, you can't tell me shit. I know every time that something's telling me and talking to me, shit is always communicating with me. You know what I'm saying? But it's about knowing the difference between the two, having the discernment. You know what I mean? The discernment between the two, like man and woman, masculine and feminine. If you're not able to discern the two, then you'll just be controlled by masculine and feminine energy all day, but you won't know when to present that energy, and you'll just be inappropriately, you know what I'm saying, uh, putting out masculine and feminine energy at inappropriate times. Like, you know what I mean, a time where you're supposed to be masculine, you out there manifesting feminine energy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? To the point where, you know what I'm saying, you be a male and you know what I'm saying, exploiting feminine ways and shit. Or, you know what I'm saying, being a feminine woman and you just trying to be masculine in all situations and shit. You feel me? To where it's like you got a motherfucker feeling like, damn, I feel like I'm in a relationship with a fucking dude or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel right in this relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, you know, this is almost like engaging in another relationship. You know what I'm saying? That I wouldn't feel comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? And then so what's gonna happen is the way that you feel is the way that you're gonna deal with things. It's gonna tell how you deal with things. So, you know what I'm saying? The way if I feel like I'm in that type of relationship that makes me feel awkward, that I'm gonna treat it like that. So the way that I would treat that situation is the way that I'm gonna treat you. Even though that may not be the situation, it's just that's the feeling I get from it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know what I mean? Like we gotta be so conscious where we gotta know and understand these things, comprehend this shit, and then we'll know that okay, I'm not gonna do that because I know that that could, you know, put the wrong shit in her head. You know what I'm saying, or whatever, blah blah blah, or in his head. You know what I'm saying? If you just sit down and think about it, and that's what they say: be conscious. You know what I'm saying? Kings and queens. You know what I'm saying? Your household and the relationship. Y'all gotta know how to manifest it. Even when women get out online, men have to know this shit well enough to be able to like, you know what? I know how to, you know, without having to argue with her, put my hands on her. I know how to master the situation. No matter how, no matter how the fuck she get out online, no matter what the fuck she, don't give a fuck how crazy this bitch is. You know what I'm saying? I know how to master this little fucker. You know what I'm saying? I know how to master her. You know what I'm saying? To the point where, you know, I ain't really gotta do none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a master ass and I ain't got to be all that shit. You know what I mean? You let motherfuckers just vent, get out these systems. The fuck. Once a bitch go on E, she ain't got nothing else to give. It's like a car, once a motherfucking car run out of gas, it can't do shit but sit there. Let that shit run out of gas. That's the best thing you can fucking do. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that shit gonna run for 28 more miles and the shit gonna stop. So it's like what you wanna do? You gonna argue with it for 28 more miles? You know what I'm saying? And make this shit just a fucked up ride? Cause now this shit is just crazy. Now you yell, I'm yelling. Well, I'm just gonna let you talk. You know what I'm saying? And everything is just peaceful. Cause if you ain't arguing with nobody and I ain't arguing with you and all you doing is just talking, ain't nothing wrong with that. I might not want to hear what the fuck you saying, but shit, just because you saying something don't mean I gotta be entertaining it. Just because there's a motherfucking concert going on out there across the street at the school doesn't mean that I gotta be in my house entertaining that shit. My mind's over here, my folks over here. I don't give a fuck how loud that shit get. Hey, you heard that shit? Nah, not really. What happened? But you right there though. Yeah, but I was doing something else though. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You are where your focusness is. You are where your focus is. And that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. That's how one you gotta become with yourself. I'm where my mind is. not where my body is. You know what I'm saying? I may look alone. When you see me, all you see is me. Right? But while I'm looking at you, I'm looking at you like, nigga, like, you don't realize there's two of us right here. You know what I'm saying? It might be three of us. You know what I'm saying? There's three of us. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like having your tools. It's like having a shield and a sword. You know what I'm saying? I got my protection. Christ's protection. The Most High, my protection. But then I got my sword too, serve justice. The same way God got the devil to serve justice. God didn't say he was going to come down here and spank our asses. But he said he was going to let the devil do what he do. He's in the underworld, meaning that he's in a lower consciousness. And it's just like when you fuck with me to the point where I get to a lower consciousness, I'm going to let the devil unleash on your ass. And I'm going to do fucked up shit like a devil would do. And then after I do the fucked up shit, I'm going to not give a fuck like how a devil would not give a fuck when he do some fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? And then when it's all done and I've served God's purpose, then that's when I'm just going to ascend myself back to my higher consciousness. And I won't even know what the fuck he was talking about. What happened? I ain't do a motherfucking thing. It's technically the motherfucker that I could be. It's technically who I am right now. I'm not lying. I didn't do anything. He did it. Who is he? He ain't here right now. But if you keep fucking with me, he'll be here. You know what I mean? Who the fuck are you talking about? You keep talking like these third person, like these alter egos. Because that's really how it is. You don't know who the fuck I am. And you won't know until I say something. And even then you might not know. Because I might be masking this shit. So it's like once you realize who you are and shit, you master yourself. You go in this motherfucker like these motherfuckers ain't woke, you know what I'm saying? You realize that you're so many steps ahead of a person, where it's like you can forgive them. Like, I know you don't want to fuck with me. You don't want no problems with me. Because you don't realize how good I can mask up and become and create. You know what I'm saying? A whole different motherfucker, boy, where I do some crazy shit to you and get away with it. You know what I'm saying? Just do all type of shit. I eliminate all you niggas. Just annihilate y'all. You know what I mean? Just like that's how some motherfuckers think, man. That's like, you know what I mean? You gotta be able to. You gotta be a master and create. You know what I'm saying? It's like a circle, 360 degrees. You have to be able to know each degree of yourself. Each one, that's like all your limbs. Work all your fingers and shit. You can't be able to work this better than you can work that. You gotta be able to, all your shit, all your limbs move. Every degree about yourself. 360 degrees. And I know that I'm everything. I'm the all in all. You know what I'm saying? Every fucking thing there is in life can be found in me. From the nicest things to the worstest things, to the worst things. I'm sure. I'm everything 0 to 100. But it's all about you being able to go from 0 to 100, nigga, real quick. That's what that's about. It's like martial arts. You may know it, but do you know it well enough? Are you conditioned? Have you practiced it and conditioned yourself well enough to be able to go in there and fluently use it to your advantage? Because when a fight comes, blows is going to be coming out of nowhere. You can't be like, all right, I think it's like this. Nigga, you got to be agile with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, after a while, it's like, you don't have to let a motherfucker keep pushing you before you finally throw a punch. They just be like, you know what I mean, a motherfucker violates you and you just go 0 to 100 nigga real quick. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta tell this nigga. I just feel like you should just automatically know that. So nigga just violates you, just go up top on him, you start putting that working on his ass real quick. You know what I'm saying? You don't give motherfucker a chance. Well, how come you ain't tell me? Well, I didn't know. Well, now you know, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's how it gotta be. Like, you can't be hesitant, and it takes for so much shit to happen to you for you to step up and man up or woman up. It shouldn't take that much. You know what I'm saying? I need you to be responsive like this. Like, you should put that shit in check from the door. I don't need you like, well, yeah, this shit had to happen for so long before you decide to check that shit. By then, it's out of control now. So now that it's out of control, you gotta amp up so much more than what you would have had to if you would have did it from the beginning. Now these motherfuckers, like, it's gonna probably take for you to go out there and actually like put some heat on these niggas for them niggas to stop trying you. Cause they so convinced right now that you just with the shits, as far as them niggas just doing the fuck they want to do and you ain't doing nothing about it, that they it's probably gonna take for you to go out there and pop on them niggas. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think fighting them niggas is gonna prove anything. I think you have to go out there and really probably like murder one of them niggas. Yeah. But that's what you did. You created that situation because you allowed it. Because it took so long for you to get to this point. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't just about knowing everything from 1 to 100, the whole 360. It's about knowing it and then being able to ascend and descend at will. Just like I said, like we might can do use our strengths at certain powers. Like when you're scared, all of a sudden the extra boost of energy comes out of nowhere because you were so scared that you didn't fall. You know what I mean, or whatever. Sometimes it just comes out of us, but it's not about just coming out of us. Sometimes we need to be able to control it, like where I can bring it out of me at will. I don't need to be scared for it to automatically show up. I can just think it. You know what I mean? Like kind of. I don't have to constantly push and push and push for me to just get in beast mode. It's just like I might even fuck around, just walk into the room already on beast mode. You know what I'm saying? Like I can just like be talking to you right now, and we be chilling the next motherfucking minute. Be ready to motherfucking just like, you know what I'm saying? Explode your head. You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck? Y'all were just talking. Yeah, well, I was there. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. This is how I live my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't keep no real love connections out there in the world. That's why people learn to make laws and shit. Like, don't do business with family and shit. Because when it come time for me to get my money, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm willing to take a life for this shit. And I don't want to have to take a life from somebody that I love. You feel me? That's why I'd rather do business with my enemy. Because if he or she fuck my money up, I'm not going to give a fuck about taking this motherfucker's life. Because I would have took it anyway, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because of the fact that we enemies. Because there's no love there for us, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you have to be a master of this shit, of this world and shit. Because when you out there doing business with family and shit, and then you like, I want to kill this bitch or blah, 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 but that's my cousin, my sister, my family, I ain't going to do it. Knowing the motherfuckers probably deserve that shit. Or is worthy of it, you know what I'm saying? It's just hard. You know what I'm saying? Versus if it was another motherfucker, you deserve justice like that to a motherfucker. So it's just a certain mentality that you have to just go into the world with to protect you from ending up in these type of situations where it's not working for you, it's working against you. It's about growth and development, growing up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Building, adding on. You can't get to that shit. You know what I mean? You can't get to that shit. What about this shit? I'm thank you. I appreciate that, niggas. But for real though, you know what I'm saying? Just getting to that shit. You just sitting there. You're just thinking about it. Like you gotta master that shit. And that's what your higher self is trying to tell you. Your higher self has already come down to you, to your eyes, to where you see. Came already to me. And I see that it is he who is in me. That when I'm out there and I only have $1 in my pocket and I only had about $3 or $4 and I'm like, damn, I don't have a food stamp card and I don't want to just keep eating little cakes. I gotta eat some food or I'm gonna be so small and get so sick. What am I gonna do? I ain't got a job. What am I gonna do? And then I may change my clothes and I'm wearing this clothes for all these days and shit. I take a shower. He who is in me has come down, has revealed himself to me. And every time he comes out, when I'm gonna need, as I know my pockets start bulging up 20, 30, 40, $50. And all of a sudden this situation shows up and it's like, what should I do? We're gonna go over here and do this. He navigating me, show him, and all of a sudden I'm navigating. And he said, you know what I'm saying? He sent his wisdom to me. I'm like, damn. You know what I mean? God is real, man. God is real to me. That's what the Bible always says. The Bible always. I told my mom this other day. My mom, that's that text her. She said, like what I said. But that's why the Bible always says, and probably like, the Lord, my God. Because I have my God. I have my truth. What you did might not be what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing though right now. You feel me? See, I have my own truth. My truth is telling me that nah, that's not how the fuck I'm supposed to be rolling right now. That's just my role. My truth is telling me that I'm not supposed to be out there thugging it with a pistol and shit.
Your TV in the background was whoa. It was crazy. You gotta watch this back. He looked like he was looking right at you when you was studying and you was
Huh?
I'm gonna run this back for you.
So I'm just like this. I'm just like, you know what? I'm just sitting back and saying, damn. You know, I know I wasn't supposed to be out there thugging and shooting and killing people and shit. Alright? And shit had to go. It's like yesterday, I know I wasn't supposed to wear that outfit yesterday. That Saturday, because after a while, I was like, man, you know what? It's like an Easter. I thought about it, and then I seen the stars on the shoes. I know I picked them shoes out. I went up in the Ross first, and Ross just didn't have anything. I was like, damn, they got shit in this motherfucker. I didn't go back to the one over there on Granada. It was like 5 miles.